It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I am all out of gum.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, hello there guys, and welcome. Channel. Tapapur, Hiding, Swapnil, Rago, Edwin, Charles, everybody else lurking there. We do have some more arena points to put up. This arena has like all of a sudden obviously become quite irrelevant, but still need to finish up what we started. So here we go. Whoops, wrong arena. Here we go for reals. There we go. How is everybody today? Saturday morning. Hangover. Still up. What's up, Astro? Yeah, of course I was kidding. It's just that for the fact that most people say that suicides are not unnecessary or that they don't like them are the people who don't have them. If you don't believe me, I'll prove you on that. I'll make a poll quite soon. How much do I think Kingpin will go for? 55 is what I would grind for. Subchachaji. Since everyone will be getting the SOP reward soon, here's with to help. All. What is that with about Astro? Oh, that is that spreadsheet thing? Well, thank you for popping it up there. Quite a lot of people have been using that spreadsheet, which is quite awesome. Hi, what's up, Growler? How are you doing? Welcome. What's up, Red? And JJ. Morning, it's so rough. Hangover? What did you do last night, huh? What did you do last night? The video of 6... Oh. Signature Stone Guide. Also useful. Warlock last night spent 10k units. He worth the 8k units. Warlock might be. Yeah, no, I think is that, yeah. I think there was like a guaranteed Warlock for 8k units. That would be quite a decent offer. So there we go. So you did quite well for yourself, I think. Skull, rejuvenated skull. Still on that. What's up, Ola? How are you doing? Good question. Coagulate Mastery good or not? Because I don't have that many. I don't really run Coagulate Mastery like ever. Some people run it. Many people don't. I don't know. I don't run Coagulate. Sorcerer Supreme or Claire? Do you run Liquid Courage, Double Edge, or don't? See? I tricked you. I returned your question with a question. The PK Amulet. Oh shit. I got them just maybe when they were... Yeah, no, I certainly can understand why people have some reservations. And the most annoying part about them is that, yeah, you have to take them on and off. But... You know, Farrago, I personally enjoy the increase in speed, glorious speed. Coagulate is super useful with Mags and Omega Red, yes. And Guardian, it helps Guardian too. Let's clap that Warlock, shall we? Let's clap that Warlock. Do you think there are any new Horsemen of Abyss Updates, new champions. Not shiny. No? I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, Sorcerer Spring Hulkbuster synergy is quite good. I agree. What's an incursion change? I think they are... whatever. I think... here goes. I don't think anything of substance has changed about incursions. With the change in those crystals. And only affects the 5-star crystals as well, which already is quite underwhelming. And at large, I don't think much changes. So I didn't even make a video on it because I thought, nah. Lapham Robo Cheeks. Exactly what you're doing here. KD1 hangover is like looking at flowers in water. I'm not hangover though. Oh, you're hangover. Okay, cool. No problem that I have running suicides. I don't have enough left over for both. Yeah, that is my only grief with them right now, to be honest. That's why I also have two different setups. One that runs Deep Wounds, one that runs Mystic Dispersion. Will you watch the free? I actually started watching it last night. Anyways, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. Donor Cup. Only reason I'm hesitant to unlock suicides because of on and off cost. Yeah, well, on and off cost is annoying bit. Not even gonna pretend it's not. It really is. What's up, Devastator? How are you doing? Yeah, incursion crystals aren't overly relevant in current meta. I agree. What's up, MrWTF? Welcome to the stream. How have you been? WTFing everybody out still? Grinding for Spidey, currently at 29 mil. Nice. Nice, me too. Haha, 31 mil. I actually accidentally yesterday got the 6-star Spidey. I opened a single Thronebreaker Arena Crystal. And I got some units. So I opened a couple of Spidey crystals and I got the 6-star Spidey, but I already had started grinding for the 5-star one and I was like, okay, I'll just, finish the grind for the 5-star. So I do have a 6-star Spidey 99 already. There should be an easy way to switch them. It's coming in 2022. So Aaron. Would love some breakfast, just not capable of cooking any. What is Uber Eats for? Or Deliveroo? Just order some in. That's what we used to do a lot more often, and that's what we still do at times when we just wake up and can't be bothered to do anything. Just order nice nice eggs Benedict or full English breakfast. There's like nice grindsmith place next to us. They make mean eggs Florentine or eggs Benedict. Oh, that's so good. And then there is also this one eatery called Porky Pig. They have like the best breakfast set. It's kind of like a full English breakfast, but it's served in a bread bowl. Such a nice piece of breakfast. You got 6-star? Yes, Astro, I got the 6-star. Would you rather take 10-minute ice cold bath or walk 4 hours at 5 miles per hour? Either or. I don't think any of them are like that big of a deal. I have walked longer for significant distances, but right now, probably just so I don't have to, hassle myself for too long, I just take that bath. Currently at 41 mil. Nice. Very good job, Devastator, so far. Very good. Solid progress. Couldn't have that happen when grinding for her. I know, right? I know. And I know also, like, this was the first new champion this year since 6-star Arenas came out that I had decided not to grind for. I got him anyways. Like, I had grinded for every other new 6-star champion that has been released in game. Like America Chavez or the other crap. Anything that came out since we could grind for 6 stars, I grinded for. This is like, nah, Spidey sucks anyways, I'm not gonna grind for 6 star. I was like, that's 6-star, nice. What's up, K-Donk? Let me give you a handshake there, hey. Oh, so they dropped some more Kingpin love. I think I saw the thumbnail on it. Didn't have time to watch it, but I think I saw the thumbnail on it. Yeah, I think that next crystal was a bit overpriced overall. Got 2 of the 4K 6 next today. Got Guardian and super happy. Nice. I have gotten duped Guardian recently. But, well, congratulations on your Guardian, man. Looks like good news all around then. Now I just need to get him duped, or you have a gem for him. Best champ in MCOC? Ooh, that's quite an ambitious claim. I'll still stand by Quake. Through Discord bots. Good morning. Hey, what's up, Jacob? How many is 6 that? How many? Oh, I didn't buy many. I only bought like 3. I got the 1000 unit bundle. It was 3 or 4, but it was. I just popped 1 at a time. I was feeling bummed out last night. I don't know why. Sometimes I get like that. Well, I know why, but I'm not gonna get into it anyway. So I was feeling a bit bummed out and popped the Thronebreaker Arena Crystal. Got some units. With those units, opened a couple of them ones, and I was like, nice. But I got all crap from that compensation that they sent for the Nexus crystals. So I only got 1 5-star Loki, 2 3-stars, and 1 4-star champion from those 4 compensation Nexus crystals. Odin is quite good. I really would like 6-star. He's like my most wanted 6-star and current 6-star featured. If I don't get him, So currently we are on Kingpin. Next arena is Super Scroll, so I do have him, Civil Warrior, then Mangog. I'll probably grind for Mangog in basic arena, to be honest, because I don't have Mangog, as I'm trying to get him, but I don't have him. I recently duped Angela, so that's cool, and Odin. So we have 1, 2, in 3 weeks we have Mangog, and in 5 weeks we have Odin. If I don't get Odin, I'll be grinding for Odin. Just simple as. Ultra rank 2, very good idea. Very good idea. It's like your crystal luck is changing. Maybe. Well, no, we all have our ups and downs. That's about it. Penny, but Penny is probably gonna go quite high. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go as high as Hercules did, but I think she's gonna go reasonably high. Skill block node with running suicides. I assume you need to run bleeding poison immune champions. Well, not necessarily, because there are also champions that shrug them off or purify them, like, I don't know, Mallman or Shang-Chi. Then there are champions that do not take damage from them or hardly take damage, so skill block is obviously an issue that you need to deal with, but you can run plenty of other. There are, like, for instance, the entire quest of skill in KVQ has skill block on, right? And you know, I still run them, no problems. I just use Mallman, Shang-Chi, Kingpin, can shrug them off too, stuff like that, and you know, deal with it. That's the good thing about the game and it being so old. There are plenty of opportunities and ways how to sort out your issues. And yes, running Liquid Courage Double Edge presents itself with new problems at times. It offers some cool solutions too. 6-star Loki and 3 5-stars out of that compensation castle. Nice, congratulations, Jacob. Say 6-star rank 3 Ghost will replace. At what Sig? Probably Sig 80, 600. It entirely depends also, like, I for instance only have 660 Ghost, I think. Or yeah, I think mine, I actually will need to check. My Ghost, I think 660, and I use my rank 3 Ghost more than I use my 5-star. But whenever I'm dealing with Plague, Mind, or Static Blast, or some nodes where getting to special very, very quick is crucial, I still will use my 5-star. But there are times when, you know, it's not that important that you how quick you get to that special attack. Beat champion last night. The openings are crucial. Still, congratulations. Getting it done there. Arman. Okay, low block efficiency. Well, the thing is though that auto block reduces all damage, so whenever the auto block is triggered, the block proficiency does not matter. And also, I don't think she has parry heavy playstyle, so it's in a sense like, you know, Call Obsidian has a parry heavy playstyle. That's why that block proficiency was very, very critical, and it was a huge downfall of the character. But for instance, Gladiator Hulk has exactly the same block proficiency, but nobody was chirping on Gladiator Hulk that he has low block proficiency. Why? Because he doesn't have parry heavy playstyle, so he doesn't take as much block damage by default. So that discussion in itself also isn't quite as cut and dry, so to speak. So we're just gonna need to take one thing at a time. What's up, Ashik? How are you doing? I'm as rough as unbuttered toast. Oh, that sounds excellent. After the stream, thanks for all your advice. Always appreciate it. You're very welcome. Very welcome. And I hope, I trust, I believe that you will significantly enjoy them. Thanks for the Suicide Mastery video. I also unlocked just yesterday. I think they are worth it. I think they are worth it as well. I generally enjoy playing the game more when I have them on. Like, doing everything in game is feeling better. For me, at least. You can do it faster. Like, when I'm not running them, it kind of feels in a lot of sense that the game is dragging, and a lot of things all of a sudden require you more attention. For instance, when you have Suicide Mastery is active, like even AQ, bring in Hercules, bring in Corvus in Alliance Quest, 15-second fight, done, and you can move on to do other things, right? And if you don't have the Suicide Masteries, then you either don't run Corvus or just in general take longer time, and then you actually need to focus and you need to fight and stuff like that, and it's just so convenient. I'm not gonna say that Suicide Masteries are like desperately needed for anything except Arena, but they make life so much easier, cheerful. Penny looks amazing. Yeah, Penny does look quite good. Penny does look quite good. I mean, I got a dupe on Sentry with Love New Champ. It happens. You're gonna be happy when Sentry gets duped though. Can I admit something like, hello guys, welcome back. Well, welcome Didn't King. Welcome back to the channel. How about that? Was that good enough? Would you rather have 20k 6-star shards or a 6-star Nexus? At any account that's under 100 or maybe 80 6-star champions, 20k 6-star shards are more useful. For my account, since I'm only missing like about 20 something 6-star champions that are in the 6-star pool, it's Nexus. So it entirely depends, I think, on the roster size. Like, we can quickly go and jump in jet, check, like. So if I go to 6-star champions, we can see how many I'm missing, but how many of those champions are in the 6-star basic pool. So we have Airwalker, Ant-Man, Black Panther, so that's 3. Dr. Voodoo is not there, Goldpool is not there, Guillotine 4, Hawkeye 5, Hitmonkey 6, Howard 7, Iron Man 8, Iron Patriot 9, Org 10, Miss Marvel 11, Kamal Khan 12, Psycho Man is not in there, Red Guardian 13, Ronan 14, Spidey 15, Squirrel Girl 16, 17, 18, 19 with Champion, 20, 21, 22. So out of all the 6-star champions in the basic pool, I'm missing 22. And for me, it's like, in general, I just target very specific champions, namely those 22 and a handful more that I would like to get duped, right? So for me, the sheer idea of being able to see 3 different champions is more valuable than duping some random champion. But for any account who has significantly more champions missing and you're chasing more champions, I think 20,000 6-star shards are the best thing to go for. What's up, Ace of Hearts? there's about 5-6 stars that I would care about if I pulled. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much the same. Like I have Guillotine 2099 and like a couple others, but you know. And even no, actually, yeah, there are some champions that I'd love duped that I'd really care about. Like I'd like to dupe, I don't know, Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'd like to dupe Unspot, a few others. But in general, most of the champions that I'm missing, if not all, are kind of like, ooh, nice. Played 3 years without suicides. Now I realize how much time I missed. Yeah, exactly. Well, I might as well use units. I would unlock suicides, which... there you go. That's exactly the thing. And especially if you grind arena even a bit. If you even grind arena for an hour a day or something like that, the suicides will pay for themselves in time. Like, as in, like, if you grind an hour arena a day, and you used to be able to grind, I don't know, 500 units a week without suicides. And now you're going to be grinding 750 units a day because your speed increases, so you can grind more units in the same amount of time than you used to. So over a couple of months, you get all of your units back. If you don't start taking them on and off all the time. That is an entirely different conversation, but still. You baguette me? You better baguette me. Man is not in the basic, I think. Maybe? Okay, then 23. Suicide being a refund for Mystic Course and I've never looked back since. There you go. Very good. Okay, what's up, James? How are you doing? 22 missing. You have 3 no's. I know. Ah, so funny. Look at that. We have a funny guy here. I think I can block with Clairvoyant rank 3. Whom should I rank up? Sorcerer Supreme or Morningstar? Lately started using suicides and loving it. 2 Mystic Awakening gems, or wait for Gilly. If you are running Suicide Masteries, I would not rush ranking up Sorcerer Supreme. I would also not really recommend ranking up Morningstar myself, so I just probably wait. I try to get Diablo, I try to get Dragon Man. Those champions are much more compatible with suicides. Even Hood is a solid option with them. Suicide's good for exploring 7.1 and 7.2. Well, I had them on, and I didn't seem to be too disturbed. They're not in 7.1 and 7.2. They're not as necessary because there are, especially 7.2, because there are a lot of nodes that modify your attack, and that kind of like lessens the impact of them. But they also didn't disturb me. I had them on exploring it all, and you know, I didn't have too much trouble. But yeah, in 7.2, they're much less needed because almost every path has some sort of node that increases your attack by 100, 200%, stuff like that. And because of that, you don't really kind of like see as huge of a difference as you would in a whole bunch of stuff in Act 6 or even 7.1 or variant content and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a video that explains which champions in general benefit more from suicides and which champions in general benefit less from the suicides, putting aside whether they're suicide friendly or not. And the key component there is how many other attack modifiers are involved. For instance, champions who don't have any attack modifiers but have other meaningful means of delivering damage, like Longshot for instance. His burst damage is vastly different whether you're running Suicide Masteries or not, because he doesn't have a single Fury or anything like that on his kit. Now, champions that do have like a lot of Fury buff, stuff like that, for instance, I don't know, Ultron or whoever, they don't need those masteries as much because for Ultron, 1 extra bleed basically covers the difference of suicides when you drop a special attack, right? So if you drop a special attack by cauterizing 5 bleeds and getting that Fury of 250%, or you drop a special attack of 6 bleeds and drop that cauterize on 300% attack, then that's the difference of suicides pretty much gone. I mean, they still obviously add and benefit, but the like, you know, significant impact is smaller. Is that making grinding your typical day content some easier? Yep. Sorcerer Supreme. I love Sorcerer Supreme, but she's notoriously unfriendly to Liquid Courage Double Edge. Can't grind arena without them. Yeah, I know. I hate grinding arena without them. Like, I can kind of do some milestones, but rank 3 Diablo or Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah, if you run Liquid Courage Double Edge, that's probably the right decision to make. Diablo is very solid champion, also solid heal and all that other stuff, still capable of nullifying in a very similar fashion as Sorcerer Supreme, if I may add. Yeah, that makes sense. Full suicide for Act 6. For Act 6, I actually found it to be really helpful. For Act 6, you see in Act 6, you typically didn't have much damage modifiers on the global nodes. So there was quite significant difference whether you had them on or you didn't, because there were no nodes that gave you extra attack like Act 7.2 does. So for Act 6, they are, well, for me, they were super nice. Have you duped Silver Centurion yet? Nope. And do a big compensation or what's by end of the month. Well, bugged Ultron doesn't need anything, yeah. That Ultron bug is something special. Well, the thing is, Ultron's obviously good with and without suicides. I'm just saying that you don't see major attacking or damage increase because of them. Because, like, an extra Cauterize basically covers the difference. Run your team in arena as we speak, Eddie. Perfect timing. Black Bolt, Strange, and Drax all rank 1. Well, yeah, because there's freaking scrubs. Why are you bullying my scrubs? Hendrix Jin. Why are you bullying my scrubs? And Bishop now? I don't think there is a consensus on Bishop yet. At least I haven't reached a verdict on the champion, because I don't have a duped 6-star and I haven't been using my 5-star much. I'm still quite intrigued by him though. Well, the regen helps. Like, Hood is not the best with suicides because his regen can't offset his level 2 spam, but it's still significantly better than most mystics because of the regen, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Can White Max pre-fight allow non-contact hits to be parried? Something. Don't know. I mean, it doesn't give that ability. If a champion could do it before, he should be able to do it afterwards. The reality is everyone talks how true focus node affect Ghost and Quake, but no one talks about how it affects Stripe and Super Scroll. Well, we're talking about... Are you that thick? That's exactly the theme of that video that I made, True Focus, that it's not cool that Kabam's trying to stop Quake and Ghost, but also hinder a whole bunch of new champions. Even the buffed Hood gets screwed over by it. You know? That's entire point, is that it should only affect those champions, because they are the problem. I'm taking them off. I'll see next time I have to. There you go. Rank 2 first, Centurion or Ultron. Well, I did rank up Ultron first, because Ultron also does not need to be duped. Took 662 Silver Centurion to rank 3, and Suicide Scheme als defenders. I believe you. I want to rank up Centurion, I just want to get him duped first. And yeah, I also find him quite fun. I really do. That's very thick wall. Yeah, Ashra seems to be. I mean, when he did his scalp rejuvenation with that lemon juice, I'm afraid that some of it might have leaked inside of him and affected his mental facilities. That's why the itching is gone, because the thinking is gone. That's why his skull doesn't itch anymore. He's just managed to smooth out your brain. So. Smooth like a baby's bottom, that brain of yours is. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Negative gets absolutely screwed by the true focus. I think it's difficult to counter them, so in the future, we might see. We'll see. We'll see what you see. So, okay, any thoughts on the buffs next month? Gamora and Miles Morales? Well, finally, Miles. I'm tired answering that question. When is Miles getting buffed? So we knew that's happening, so it's good that it's happening now. As far as I'm concerned. Obviously, part of me is still irritated that, like, you know, OG Avengers, Superior Iron Man's not getting buffed. But, you know, Miles Morales kind of still fits in the same category of, like, very popular Marvel characters that need to be better. And so I can get behind Miles' buff very easily. Gamora, it's a bit mixed bag for me, because on a personal note, Gamora is actually a very special champion to me. Gamora was my first 3-star, and I cleared a ton of content at the beginning of the game with her. You know, what you need to understand when I say to people today, she was my first 3-star, it's nothing major, right? It's not like your first 6-star or 5-star. But back in the day, it took me about 3 months or something to get the first 4-star champion. So for 3 months, Gamora was like my highest ranked champion that was clearing all the content for me. So obviously, I want her to be good. I'd absolutely love her for her to be like the top of the meta, and, like, you know, let's go with Gamora. Does it make sense? No. Does it make sense? No. Gamora is vastly better than significant portion of the champions in game. She already got a buff, and even with the MCU popularity, like, Gamora currently is not really the it character. Gamora buff would have made sense at around the time of, like, the end game or something, you know, or whenever she, no, well, not end game, but, you know, yeah, end game even, or Infinity War when she bit the dust. But so I don't know. I'll just kind of stay neutral. It's not what I would have picked, but, you know. Miles is probably going to miss mechanic, yeah, probably. And true focus is looming over, also true. Everyone talks about Tiger and Eggs, also includes Ebony Moss, Super Skull, Justice for all. Okay, my rank 1 Centurion melted the last chapter, Cavdiff. Yeah, Centurion's quite alright in KVQ. I used him as well. Sander, do you know me? Hey, what's up, Sander? How are you doing? Yeah, I hope Miles' buff is good. What kind are you not? They want to talk, so in me. Just add hashtag broken tag and say broken is to lose 100% health. Do that? Yeah. Who's best Spidey in game right now? I'd actually say Spider-Ham probably. Yeah, I'd probably say Spider-Ham. Classic Spidey, I got him 5 years ago. Oh, there you go. And he still stinks. Started first 3-star Star-Lord with Guardians of the Galaxy buddies. Yes, we are. Up Prakash, how am I doing? One notice. Omega Red. not bad first champion. They might have added True Focus because they're only specific to Quake and Ghost. The idiots on the forums would complain. That is also true. But people are complaining now as well, so, you know, either way they get people complaining. But in one way, they can have people complain. People always complain, no matter what you do. But only one of those options, right, True Focus, leads on a whole bunch of new champions being unplayable that have nothing to do with the problem that they're trying to solve. Like Mr. Negative's Tiger and, I don't know, whoever else could, are literally collateral damage. If you sort out a problem, you'd rather do it without. I'm going drunk till 3 in the morning. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I notice things. Any star champions valuable in context? My 4-star starch carried me through Act 5. Very good. Very good. Killing Gamora. I have a nostalgic relationship with Obsidian. He carried me to get uncollected. There you go. But yeah, for me, there's like, because yeah, back in the day, there was like hardly anything to do, hardly any content, and like just, anyways, those 3 months, Gamora carrying me. I had the team of bunch of 2-stars, 2-star Wolverine and crap, and then I had Gamora. I was even running often, I think, 2 and 3-star Gamora. People will always complain, exactly. No matter which choice you make, people will complain. Finish 6.3, 6.1 seems easier. Gonna get thrown back everywhere. Nice, 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 nice. Very good job. Go and get him, boy. The mastery setup in your next video. I'm gonna show it in one of the videos. There is already a video with my mastery setup out there from December or January. But I guess I'll make another one. At the end of this, I will show my mastery, yes. Man is mortal and always complain. Yes. Like Obama employees. The real life version of Ed, and Eddie. Pretty much. Really does feel like that. There's also, yeah. Compensation crystals were worse than my first ones. In the first ones, I think I got like 2 or 3 5-stars. In the compensation ones, I get 1 5-star Loki, 2 3-stars, and like a random 4-star Star-Lord or something. They're shit, as shit as they come. But I'm not gonna complain because yesterday I got Spidey 2099, so there's that. Birthday party, I only drink during house parties now. Very good. I don't really drink anymore. I haven't had a drink in... I have had 1 drink in a year. I had a glass in Christmas or New Year's. That's it. That's the only alcohol that I have had over the course of last year. But even before that, I had like really cut down, and only alcohol that I had was either like a cold beer in a hot day in summer, like at home with dinner, or a beer with lunch, stuff like that. I haven't really been drinking for like a year and a half, nearly 2 years now. Play 2099 also gets hit by true focus. Yep. True. Very true. To my Gilly 2099 for that safety net. Well, that safety net is useless now. Focus isn't Kabam's only trick, the game goes. The AI isn't backing up. Oh yeah, of course. The AI is being weird recently. The AI is definitely being weird, but I have noticed as well because I do play Ghost relatively often in Alliance Quest. The reason for that is because, mainly, the bigger reason is because I always have Liquid Courage double edge. And Ghost is just perfect dealing with that void on path 8 in section 2. Whenever the void is there. So Ghost often ends up being on my team. Especially if I have to deal with like Iceman later on or something like that. So quite often I do run Ghost in AQ. Yeah. That's quite suspect, but you know. Not gonna get too much into the all bombs out there to get us conspiracies, but they're definitely tweaking with like parry timings and AI and shit like that behind the scenes without letting us know. You open. I never heard why you even opened those cows. Oh, I was just feeling bummed out, man. It was just one of those things. I don't know, I was sitting in front of my PC, just... I'm not gonna say I was feeling sorry. I don't know, I was just in a horrible mood, so I popped open an arena crystal. And I was like, ooh, units. What am I gonna do with spare units? Well... open some cows. And I'm going for 6-star in one arena. I don't need 6-star. I have Spidey in 2099 and I have Kingpin. I don't have a 5-star Spidey 2099. So I'm grinding for it. Besides, it's not like it's, you know, snap your fingers. Let me ask you a question. Are you going for a 6-star? Especially when it comes to new champions, the 6-star grind is not what you think it is. You know, fair enough, I stream like twice a day. But that's not all that goes in there. I grind as much, if not more, off stream when I'm grinding for a 6-star. If you grind for a 6-star and it set alarm for like 4 AM, 5 AM. If you're grinding for a 6-star, especially the new ones, even on my account, I probably need to spend units, plenty units. But still, like, it always kind of like befuddles me when people's like, oh, why aren't you just grinding for the 6-star? It's like, how many 6-stars have you grinded for? Not just, oh, I'm just grinding for a 6-star, you know? It's not going to take a piss, or not going to, I don't know, popping down to the store to buy a carton of milk. When you grind for a 6-star, it takes like 12 hours a day. And fucked up sleep schedule. I get Spider 2099, you are probably not going to get pending crystals because of RNG, probably. Game crashing a lot, they're going to give compensation for this too. I think people should ease with that compensation for everything. Ultimately, what's more important is that the game's running, not whether you get free crystal or free catalyst. You shouldn't be looking at everything that's happening in a game as an excuse to ask for compensation. Just wrong. It really is wrong. What you should be hoping for is that nothing goes wrong in the game, and if something does, it gets fixed. These compensations. These compensation beggars kind of remind me of people who are, like, I don't know, waiting for welfare. Like, you know, that if you have watched the Brothers Grimsby, and one of the brothers who's like figuring out all sort of ways how to get benefits from the government, like, you know, he shaves his son's head and like pretends that he has leukemia and shit like that, just so he can get like free welfare from the government. That is what the compensation people always remind me of. Just compensate for everything. Or maybe these extremely litigious people, like, you know, walk down the street, trip on a pothole or something. It's like, let's sue the council. And somebody bumps into your car slightly and you put out the neck brace as if you got seriously injured because somebody like bumped into you and you're injured now and you need to sue them for damages. That is what these compensation people are, in my mind. Compensation, right? Compensation should be an afterthought. The first priority is having a game that works. Shouldn't be relying on compensation for shit. Should be clearing content. I was potion farming with CGR today, hit special button 4 times. And it didn't trigger, so I got hit in the face and I pushed a special 3. I know it doesn't matter, but it's annoying. I bet it is annoying, yes, I agree. Do you think the 4,000 unit Nexus is a bad deal? Yes. I don't think it is a good deal at all. I think it's an okay deal for newer players, if they have the units. But if you have even moderately decent 6-star roster, then it's a bad deal. Then should I upgrade for Sorcerer Supreme Falcon? Both. Sorcerer Supreme Falcon, both are unduped. I'd probably go with Sorcerer Supreme first. Damn, they started compensation tangent. I know, right? Petition to ban the word compensation. 3 6-star from Arenas, regretted every time right after, felt dirty. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy to grind for a 6-star. Not easy to grind for a 6-star in Arenas. All those people demanding compensation, are those FTP? I don't know. I think they should add Better Bill. Or, Better Bill would be good, yeah. It would be a good addition. I think a lot of people would be excited. I think a lot of people would be excited. Should fix like F compensation. Exactly. I'd rather take no compensation ever if that would also mean no game luck issues ever, right? It's obviously not gonna happen, but ultimately, what's more important to you? That you occasionally get some free shit that you can earn eventually anyways, or that the game is working fine. Me appealed. Or just take and eat 90% of it and want a refund because it wasn't that good. Yeah, that's pretty much that, sugar tax. That's pretty much what the compensation people are. Common trend with those people is that they generally aren't that good at the game and spend their time complaining in streams and forums. Yeah, there are quite a lot of people like that. I think a lot of people could be so much better at the game if they spent half an effort that they do complaining on forums or streams or chats about the game to actually trying to play the game. Yeah, you can take both 5 and 6 star Kamal Khan into challenge. You can take both of them, no problem. If you want, take both. Now, here's the thing. I don't care if you're free to play or not. You do you. Ultimately, the game needs both types of players. The game needs people who spend 10 Kabam and Kabam create, like, you know, new updates and all that other stuff. But also free to play players award Kabam with downloads, their time and their attention, and people's time and attention is also worth something. And that generates the numbers, that generates the, you know, ecosystem of this game, the environment. Both groups of players are important. But here is the most important thing. Neither of those groups is better than the other one. By default. And that, unfortunately, in this community is so skewed that people add that I'm FTP, by the way, to pretty much everything. They think that because they don't spend on this game and because they don't support this game, they hold some sort of higher moral virtue. When they don't. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. You play the game how you have chosen to play. Right? I don't need to know why or what. And that's the thing about this. A lot of players who are free to play, and I'm making it very clear. I don't think that it refers to all of the free to play players. But in between the group of free to play players, there is definite vegan club who will always let you know that they are free to play, and that will always think that they are better than you because they haven't spent on the game, and that will always think that whatever they have done means more because they haven't spent on the game. And those people are fucking cancer. You take both 5 and 6. Yeah, I answered that one. I take them both. You can take both at the same time. Yeah, you can have 2 champions on your team. 5 and 6 star Kamal Khan. What's up, elmandalorian? Compensations, you know, choice not players, right? Yeah, pretty much. Not interesting compensation, but likely they improve drop rates, like playable champion. Well, champion targeting, champion acquisition is an entirely different debate, though, I think. Nebula or Black Widow Deadly Origins for shock vulnerability node. Black Widow Deadly Origins I'd go with. Much easier, kind of like fluid run through. I'd go with Black Widow Deadly Origins. When we'll get Summer of Pain rewards? Next Wednesday. So in like what, 5 days from now? Personally, being FTP is the fun of the game for me. Exactly. Like, here's the thing. You play the game how you want. It doesn't make you better or worse. You have made your decisions. All good. Your choice. Play it how you want. Your haircut looks lit. Thank you. I actually did get it cut yesterday. I also did get my beard shaped a bit, you see? And stuff. So yeah, I did end up at hairdressers yesterday. Thank you for noticing. At least one person. It takes Armand to notice. I have uploaded 3 videos and this is second stream since I cut my hair, and he's the first person to mention it. You motherfuckers, you don't even care about me. What class are you picking from Summer of Pain Nexus? I'm gonna go with Cosmic. I'm going for skill, but wait until Sanchi is in full. All good. The amount of revives needed to complete content has tripled for me personally due to bugs. Mostly all of the revives cost me money. I don't care about the money, is the principle. Well, there is that, and like, no, well, yeah, obviously there are like direct implications. But again, wouldn't you rather have that stop and not happen again, or you get rather some amount of revives sent to you. I noticed you brush your teeth this morning. Shut up, I brush my teeth every morning, you muppet. Didn't notice it. Okay, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing. People. I feel like BG's only FTP players, that's not a vegan. Nah, there are many. Just that the other group is so loud that, you know, it kind of ruins the impression for everybody. Going to get Mutant Nexus into the class of the most great champs? Go for it. Go for that. Hey, burnt out, mate? Yeah, I am a bit burnt out. Also, that's unrelated. I wasn't grinding for this champion because A, kind of bad. No, let's face it, Spidey isn't the greatest. And also because I'm feeling a bit burnt out. But I do have a 6-star Spidey 2099 already anyways. But I don't have the 5-star, so I'm going for the 5-star. But yeah, I had made the decision not to grind for this champion. Because he's not all that great and because I'm feeling a bit knackered. Only way I know. See, on 6.2. Thanks, Jack. Out of 6-star Kingpin? I don't know. I would, if I was grinding for 6-star Kingpin, I'd grind for 55 million. It's probably going to be under 50. It's probably going to be around 50 or under 50 even. Because it's not a new champion. But I would be grinding out at least 55 million myself. Just to kind of be sure. Any available in CCP? I don't know. I'm not in CCP. Probably. We should be, yeah, we should be seeing early access bundle probably like Tuesday or Monday or whenever. So that's also in the Penny CCP video I should be dropping. I don't know if Bishop needs to be max sig, but I'm quite sure he needs to be relatively decent sig, yes. Difficult process improvement. Stop sucking up, Lawrence. Stop sucking up. It's too late. It's too late. Ship has sailed, the train has left the station, the bus has departed. You missed it. Deal with it. You're in the shit house now for a day. You'll be grinding for Penny as a 6-star? Possibly. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Here we go. Let's keep on clapping. Let's keep on clapping. What's up, Kingslayer Steve? We are what, 34 million? What did I say I'm going to be grinding for? 60 million? I think 60 million is reasonable. I think we're more or less on pace. Stream 4? Yeah, should be good. Yeah, it's also very possible that CCP members have the videos already made for upload, yes. Absolutely correct. And Mr. Fantastic video coming after Diablo video. And I'm hoping, if my girlfriend cooperates with me today, then I'm gonna be able to upload Diablo's video today. Then I have Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Negative, few more to make. I need to really crack down. I'm gonna be trying to get one every day or every other day for a new champion. The penny grind will be grinding half? Yeah. Well, variant 7 is the best variant. I'm not gonna. I disagree. I actually disliked variant 7. I heavily disliked variant 7 because it felt lazy, cheap and unimaginative, which is currently the theme with Kabam, and thank you very much for reminding me that that was another example of that being the case. Because every variant prior to variant 7 had unique identity, and it had like its own thing going on with some new nodes and new interactions. What variant 7 was, it was effectively a mix of previous variants. They literally just copy-pasted nodes and even boss fights, like the Venom boss fight and stuff like that, from the older variants. So when I was doing variant 7, I kind of already felt that I had done it all, because they literally took entire paths and nodes from node combinations, from variant 5, from variant 6, from variant 3, and from variant 2, and from variant 1, and it was just all of that. So I think variant 5 and 6 were much better than variant 7. Much better. When's Wasp rank 3? I'm not sure if I will do that anytime soon, because I actually have several champions to take to rank 3 in near future in science class, and we need C Miles buff, and I have Mr. Fantastic that I want to rank up. I still have Mortal Abomination and She-Hulk that I eventually need to get around to ranking up, and there could be a few more options in champions, so I'm not sure that Wasp kind of fits in well in my current rank plans. Penny will be a strong defender, yes. That seems to be the case, yes. And some nice luck about Forge Crystals, yeah. 6 stars from Dream, I got the compensation, pulled 6 star Rogiton. Nice, Twisted Soul. Congratulations. Seems like that today is gonna be one of the bummy days though, but you know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, variant 6 is the one with villains. That's much better, yes. Variant 1 identity is pain in the ass. I don't know, actually. Here's the thing, I don't mind variant 1 at all. When variant 1 came out, kind of hard way to explain it, but I enjoy variant 1. I know not many people do, but I kind of like that level of difficulty, and the fact that variant 1 still remains the hardest variant, even though our rosters are 10 times better than they used to be, kind of says a lot. Because when variant 1 came out, even the top tier players had like 2 or 3 rank 5 stars, and that's it. No more than that. And we did that content with 4 stars, with rank 3 5 stars, rank 4 5 stars, and a couple of rank 5 stars. And significantly less champions in total. Like, there were no, like, you know, Moleman SOP, or there were no Dr. Doom, there were no Warlock for Tech Chapter, you know, or Black Widow Clairvoyant. There were, like, very limited champion pools for each of the chapters. And we pushed through it, and it felt good. And variant is completely different thing today from what it was when it came out. When new variant comes out today, I don't even really look at it as a content for me anymore. I look at it as a expansion of Cav EQ.
Jacob 17 Danish kroner.
17 Danish kroner. How much is that? That's like $3, isn't it? Thank you, Jacob. But yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, like if a new variant, when variant 7 came out, when variant 6 came out, I kind of looked at it as a slightly beefed up Cav EQ, pretty much. And variant 1 was something different. Variant 1 was something exciting. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jacob. Rank 3 Wasp? I think rank 3 Wasp is quite cool. I think Wasp is much better than many people realize. Well, I don't think it was, though. I think you say that, Twisted Soul, but they work a really long time for those variants, and it wasn't just like threw together. They planned that content quite significantly in advance. Like, if you saw that Gabe's interview, they have planned content out till Act 9 right now. So it's not that they have just already planned out Act 7 and are definitely working on it. They have all the Act 8 ideas planned out. They probably don't have it like all coded and shit, but you know, it's being made right now. So I don't think it was that. It was just threw together like left, right, and center. But it definitely looked like It was a freaking Frankenstein's monster with pieces cut out from all their variants. Using Science Class Catalyst is a good idea. Well, if you have champions you want to rank up, yeah, of course. Allow variant 1, double skill level. Yeah, exactly. Variant 1 was really good for players' growth, for the people that wanted to tackle it. There was like a huge difference there, that people who wanted that challenge and wanted to tackle it, it was a really significantly beneficial thing to do. Same as Labyrinth of Legends initially. Like, once you did Labyrinth back in a day with like your 4-star Star-Lord or something like that, it changed you as a player. You got immediately a lot more consistent. You got better with intercepting and plenty of other things. And then 5-star Nexus from the Bugle Store. And got a new thing. Nice, congratulations, James. Congratulations.
Thank you for your patronage.
What was this clip? I don't understand. I don't remember.
Cool.
Ah. Oh, this was a good clip. This was a good clip. 5-star rank 3-star, you know, we're bad. Yeah. Exactly. I did my Labyrinth as well with a 5-star rank 3-star Lord. First path. And then I explored it with a 5-star rank 4-star Lord. So yeah. And like, you know, 5-star rank 3-star Lord, a path cost like 3 to 5 Odins on average. I did it in like 3 Odins and some dashed items. And, you know, it's a completely different thing today than it was. $35 million. We have reached a reasonable score. What was I said I'm gonna be grinding for 60 million, right? Yeah, let's say 6-star featured, 5 stars. America Chavez went for 43 million. Hercules went for 53 as a Hercules 53 is the highest one. Yeah, I'm just gonna grind for like 55-60 million. Should be good. It's overkill, but should be fine. The clip applied to me a few times. You get this one, Armand. This one's for you.
One word, and I hit you again.
I'm telling Mother.
Go. Tell her.
Could you still farm revives in roll? I think they changed it at around that time. I'm not entirely sure, but that was some similar time period when they changed it. I think you could. I think you could. Not 100% though. But yeah, there is an entire group of players that will never know or do not suspect that, you know, when the game came out. Well, first of all, when the game came out, Realm of Legends was a big freaking deal because we had like literally no way to defeat Wolverine. I'm starting to miss those clips. Just starting to miss those clips. Well, then the clips are back. But I need to add some more. I need to spend a bit more time to add some more to make it like feel fresh. Because I'm just worried that people think that it, you know, it's getting too old or too repetitive or something. I spend a bit of time today, tomorrow to get a few more clips. I said I needed some Harry Potter clips. I wanted to get some Putin memes maybe, and like the other things. But anyways, where was I? But yeah, back in the day, you had infinite revive farming possibilities. Obviously, also the problem was that, you know, you didn't have the 6-star rank 3 champions that kill Winter Soldier in like under a minute or in a minute. But, you know, we were bringing our Star-Lords or bringing our like Archangels or something, and we were beating Winter Soldier, and we were farming revives. Realm of Legends, Winter Soldier fight. Bra. Okay, we'll try to add a bra clip. But yeah, we were farming revives on Winter Soldier. You could, and initially in this game, imagine this. Your itemless LOL run with Aegon was the first video of yours I ever watched. Ooh, thank you. That's very interesting. That was quite a good stream. I need to do some streams like that a bit more. Revisit Labyrinth, or I need to do Abyss again. Need to figure out when. Try to cover 5 minutes, yes. Here's the thing. I remember Kabam cloned a couple of top accounts to trial roll and convince top players. Yeah. Put in memes. Yeah. Anyways, where I was, no broccoli, please. Where I was, damn it. Give me off my train of thought. Oh, right. How many of you remember Marvel Contest of Champions with no item caps? Back in the day, there was no limit on how many revives you could hold. Back in the day, there was no such thing ever as expiring items. I quite legitimately had like 3,000 potions in my stash, and 4,000 other level potions, and several hundred revives. Yeah, because initially there was no item cap. So it wasn't that you can hold 19 or 15 revives. That didn't change too far back. That changed ages ago. That really changed ages ago. It really was quite a long time ago when that changed it. The buff Gamora. There's a chance they'll buff Mandalorian there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, back in the day there were no fragments and shards. But yeah, there were also no caps on potions and revives and crap like that. So I had like literally thousands of potions in my stash and stuff like that. No, MCOC was more FTP friendly. It never was really. It was. I don't. Like, how was it more FTP friendly? I think the introductions of crystal shards and fragments is the most FTP friendly thing that they have done pretty much. Because previously it was very few select group got the entire thing full crystal, or you didn't get anything. Like, imagine if that would exist today. Top 10 AQ, or previously it used to be tier 4 CC, right? It was the tier 4 CC gate, where it was top 50 or 90 alliances get it, and anybody below doesn't. There was no in between. You couldn't build your way. It was either you get 1 tier 4 CC or you get 0 tier 4 CC. It's not like, right, so imagine that situation right now. Top 20 alliances get a full tier 5 CC every week, and alliance number 11 doesn't get any. How is that like more friendly? There are many changes in the game that we can discuss, like overall in grand scheme of things, but Marvel Contest of Champions, in the grand scheme of things, really is not a free-to-play unfriendly game. Compared to majority of the mobile games, Marvel Contest of Champions, you can still do everything. You might not be able to get to the very tippy top of the competitive game, with like prestige and stuff like that. But comparatively speaking to other mobile games and examples, Marvel Contest of Champions is extremely free-to-play friendly. And funny enough, Signal came out. And that if you grind it in, you could grind for a person. At least that will. Did you remember? I think I did. Funner than. Old Thor can't come back. Old Thor is too broken. Old Scarlet Witch probably could come back, but I don't think you need her. But Old Thor definitely cannot. Yeah, I remember when alliances didn't exist. I remember alliances being announced. I remember when masteries didn't exist. Did you know that even signature abilities, dupes, didn't exist at the beginning of the game? Everybody was bronze stars. Again, this grandpa talk. Back in my day, there was no alliances. Every man was for himself. Back in my day, champions didn't have awakened abilities. So CGR is OP. Thor is like a billion times. Yeah. Yeah. Thor was insane. Imagine a 4-star Thor could destroy Realm Legend Winter Soldier in like what? 4 hits? And that's a 4-star Thor. So just imagine a 5-star or 6-star Thor. That'd be a 1-hit KO. Yeah, I know this is getting cold for this guy, pretty much. Yeah, like a 5-star Thor should be able to 1 or 2 hit KO Winter Soldier if it's pre 12.0. It's just too much fucking tapping. Really was. I remember bringing Thor to Alliance War, and back then, like Alliance War nodes actually gave like, you know, attack and health increase, and I could just ignore the nodes with Thor, just like parry, 2 hit parry, combo, special 1. That's it. Fight's over. 3-star Ant-Man. I think first champion that I remember grinding for Hawkeye as a 3-star. I think so. Willpower used to be so OP, yes. In Alliance War defense, willpower was mental. Like on Alliance War, you couldn't use any champion that inflicts debuffs, basically. That's it. Like, you couldn't use any champion that inflicts debuffs because despair was not a thing, and willpower healed for every stack of the debuff, not every unique debuff, and it's scaled with modified health. So basically, they got infinite healing. First grind was magic. That came out wrong. It did come out wrong. Real Stanley, yeah. MD was really OP. Yes, MD used to be so OP. Will you make gameplay of 99 Spider? Yeah, I probably will. The mission of Ultron. Ultron was first event quest. That's why it's also the first variant. Because that Ultron thing, when Avengers 2 came out, was the first ever side event quest. Like, as in like monthly event quest, what we know now. But back then they were not monthly. No. I grinded for 3 stars before. I remember that arena. That was like the only milestone arena back in the day, and they didn't like want to bring it back for ages. But actually, I missed that arena because I had like my birthday party or something like that, or there was some party. Because if you take a look at the date when that Hawkeye was there, I think it was around July. I definitely know it was in summer, and I remember having wanted to grind for that champion because I knew I'm able to put up the 2 million points, but I didn't because I had some party for someone. There were no heal. No, I think there were heal block nodes back then. Quite sure there were heal block nodes. Heal block's really, really old. Let's clap her cheeks. Do I still have any coffee left? Spent total of $500 for the first 3 years of the game. And now what, Minkle? Now what? I remember my first big spend on my console champions. It was over the Christmas offers time or sale. And it was basically me and one of my best friends who I was playing this game with, we basically exchanged 200 pounds of gift cards with each other for Christmas gifts. That was like our gifts to each other, right? So we had kind of basically agreed to just give each other gift cards. So we like went to store, bought the gift cards, and that was also, I think, when I unlocked Suicide Masteries. I'm quite sure that was when I unlocked Suicide Masteries. First guy was 4-star rocket. More Groot got released in the beginner's bracket, I think. Fair play. Now $500 didn't even get you all 4th of July deals. Yeah, that is true. Doing AQ with Ultron is nostalgic now. Oh yeah. Ultron used to be one of the AQ MVPs also for quite a while. For me, the most iconic Alliance Quest team ever is Magneto, Cyclops, and Black Bolt. That was the perfect block team. First big spend was $100 deal for a 4-star crystal. What a ripoff. I remember I grinded out 3,000 or 4,000 units and I bought the 2,500, I think it was a unit 4-star deal at the very beginning of the game, because back then I only had like 3 or 4 4-star crystals. Sorry, 3 or 4 4-star champions. And yeah, I grinded out units and I bought the 2,500 unit deal, which back then I think was quite good value. Oh, Alliance bases, yeah. That was a good meme coming soon. Alliance bases. Oh yeah, Black Widow used to be like the Alliance war attacker. I remember when I joined my first kind of like big top tier alliance, and the introduction was, hello, this is Thekiryu KT1, and he has a 4-star max sig Black Widow and he knows how to use her or something like that, because that was that important of a thing. It was that important of a thing. Oh yeah, Susu's quite useful. I loved using them. Yeah, you could only get 2 4-stars through content at a time. That's pretty much correct, yes. And around that time is also when I did buy that deal. I had gotten like 1 or 2 4-stars from premiums eventually, because you could get those here and there. And I had saved up enough units for that, yeah. Oh, and you could use catalysts as ISO. Yes, you could use catalysts as ISO. If you had max sig Black Widow, you could get in even if you were scrap. True. Black Widow was my first max sig 4-star. And yeah, when Mordor came out, it was this huge deal. There was like a big uproar. How are we supposed to prevent Thorn's damage now? Drax OP. Drax used to be OP against Mono. Oh yeah, Juggernaut was a huge pain in Alliance War as well, because of how MD worked. Like, there was no defender diversity. MD was OP, and like most of the people had just like pretty much purely Mystic champion defenses. Like, yeah, all 5 defenders, doesn't matter, just slap on 5 Mystic champions that are quite annoying, and you know, max MD, and that's it. Opponents will die. Because yeah, for those of you who do not know, Mystic Dispersion used to work every single time you triggered Dex, even if you didn't get rid of that buff. Every time you Dexed, it technically removed all the precision buff from you and applied new one, and it triggered Mystic Dispersion. So Like if you're evading, I don't know, what's a good multi... Doctor Strange special attack, for instance. If you're evading Doctor Strange level 2, you evade three hits. And that means you trigger Mystic Dispersion 3 times, and that means that they get a whole bunch of power. I hand potions. No problem, yes. Mystic War, yes. And Mystic War is largely changed with the change of Mystic Dispersion and arrival of Blade. Blade single-handedly put an end to Mystic Wars. Which DRL plays Spidey 2099, occasionally useful. Quite shit. Spidey 2099 is quite shit. Let's just not mince words about it. There are some promising elements individually, but when you pull the champion together, his kit doesn't flow well together. There is no immediate utility. So even for the one purpose that he's technically built for, and that is to reverse the power gain, there are significantly better options in the game. Because, yeah, you need to get to that level 2, and that's no easy task. And then the ability not to gain buffs is cool, again, but with damage as shit as that, it's, you know, doubtful that many people will use him for that. And then ability to pause debuffs, cool, but again, the demand, it just doesn't go together well. And the entire idea of you dealing damage is to alternate in between hitting opponent's block and then hitting the opponent, and it's that champion is nobody's finest hour. And Strange is another level 2 and throw it again. Yes, exactly. That's how the thing went. Or, you know, with there used to be that node power stat 2, where defender starts with 2 bars of power, and people used to put vision on it, because vision gains more power, and then you eat level 3 immediately to the face. Rank 4 5-star Juggernaut and Boss Node during MD Wars has more pain sometimes than Apex does now. Yeah, definitely. 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 And yeah, there was some insane healing as well, yeah. Voodoo, I remember, was one of the OG magic killers that I liked. I know Black Widow obviously could do it, and Archangel could do it. But Voodoo was considered to be a really, really good counter for magic, because you reduce her ability accuracy by 50%. Oh yeah, Strange could heal to max in one level 2 or level 3. That was also quite cool. Man, it's kind of interesting, like, you know, how the game has changed and all that. Hawkeye, not too bad, yeah. Let's clap it up. And he dead. But yeah. I remember the trinity of 4-star Doctor Strange, 3-star Doctor Strange, and a Scarlet Witch. Or like Alliance Quest and shit. Just do everything with it. And I feel like I know. Me too. Kinda cool though. You know? Anyways, let's get back to today. Let's get back to today. Sure, there are people who don't want to listen to our war stories from good old days or bad old days. Full Maestro. You mean Overseer? Well, you know, so long as it's a new champion, it's still something. Skeleton, she was already nerfed. Oh no, I got to play with all of the goodies in time. think I'm approaching 6 years. Yep. Anyhow. So, which one of you guys are gonna be trying their best for Summoner Showdown? I'm probably gonna give it a good old college try if I don't need to rank like random 5 stars. That I don't wanna. I'll probably give it a go. I'm not gonna like get too carried away, but I can see myself spending like half a day, couple days or something like that. No Summoner Showdown for India. Ah, sorry to hear. Sucks. What will be your rank 2s after 4 days? What do you mean rank 2s? Rank 4s, you mean? Oh yeah. Okay, so sorry for people from India. She really did need to be nerfed. Yeah, but Scarlet Witch used to be such a brain dead character to play. It's literally just tap it and you know, people die. Stun lock, power lock, everything lock. You heal infinitely and champions die. I mean rank 4. Yeah. It's in between Silver Surfer, Doom and Hercules probably. I'll ask my alliance which one they want me to do. Not gonna rank any champs for it or change masteries. I'm not gonna rank the champions, most likely. But I'm willing to like slap on a mastery setup and give it a go. Completion will be all you. Well, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. Maybe you can get it done. Enable takedown Emma, just can do it. It's all good though, you know. You got done as much as you could. I think Herc is gonna be 3rd or 4th champion in Prestige, yes. I think he's couple points apart from Thor Ragnarok. So he's either gonna be 3rd or 4th. Don't know exactly yet where. Does Mr. Sinister missing to be good? Damage. Also easy playable rotation. Like for instance his heavy attack charge thing. That's a very cool mechanic. But the major benefits that you're meant to get from it are the precision and the cruelty, right? And they just don't last nowhere near enough for you to justify lugging the entire fight by like, you know, holding heavies forever. Because you can only get in like maybe half a combo after that initial heavy attack whilst they're active. But in general he just pretty much needs high damage and also more potent SIG ability. Like all of his abilities from SIG, well first of all they are completely kind of random. I think he needs a mechanic where he gets something that's concrete for each fight that he wins, and then based on which class champions he defeats he gets something extra. Having all of that SIG ability purely based on whatever champions you meet along the way make him much more unpredictable of a character. But if he had like one thing, like I don't know, attack or prowess or combat power rate or something that he gains for every fight that he wins, and then he gain additional bonus based on which classes he defeats, then that would help him be a lot better. Because then there would be something that's consistent about the character. You have 6-star Strife, why not take him to rank 3? Because I don't like him. I don't think he's a great champion. Like, I don't think he's very good champion. Okay, Strife is not a bad champion. Just very shit champion to play. And I don't find him necessary or useful. That's why I'm not taking Strife up. I have a 5 and 6 dash drive and 0 desire to rank him up. Many people would kill push drive, then let them. Then let them. I have absolutely 0 need for that champion. There is not a single fight that I can't do because I haven't ranked up a strive. There is not a single quest that I struggle with because I don't have ranked strive. So, and most importantly, I don't enjoy using him. I think he's finicky and annoying to play. Plan is for the final SOP, but I remember you saying the rear path. It's a quest, Ross. I have posted a video about what it is going to be. It's basically going to be a quest with 6 paths, where on each path you have to do 2 of the previous fights and then fight Grandmaster. How's my day going? My day's alright. Can't complain. Can't complain. My alliance also gets upset when I don't play rifles. That's up to them. People love him, people can love him. I have no desire to use that champion. Check it out. No worries, Ross. A suggestion for Mr. Sinster's working build is exactly what they did for Purgatory, and everyone complained. No, that's not exactly what they did for Purgatory. It's completely... Okay, let's read Purgatory's working ability. That's completely different. First of all, the thing that people are annoyed with Purgatory about is that it lasts for 2 fights or something. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. My suggestion would be more in lines with Diablo's 3 fights, kind of like how many charges he has, except that Mr. Sinister starts adding them up. But okay, let's take a look at Purgatory. Let's take a look at Purgatory. When you say Mr. WTF, you're a wonderful guy, but sometimes you talk shit. Is there anything that you gain based on how many pre-fights you have? How many fights you have won? No. These entire soul capture mechanics, getting more of them don't add anything. What I said is, for every single fight that you have won, gain something. Like, I don't know, 300 attack or 500 attack. Purgatory has nothing like that. The reason nobody likes Purgatory's abilities, nobody likes Purgatory abilities is because, well, yeah, there is that much randomness, and 1 and B is that they expire in 2 fights. You see, Mr. Sinister already has that. Mr. Sinister already has that. He gains abilities based on what classes opponents he defeats. So Mr. Sinister was first, and Purgatory got a knock-off version of it, because at the very least Mr. Sinister keeps those abilities for the entire quest, but Purgatory only keeps it for like 2 fights. So this is currently what Mr. Sinister's... each time Mr. Sinister defeats an opponent, he gains the generic code, gaining different passive ability for the rest of the quest depending on the defeated champion's class. Max 3 of each. 10 in total. Then you gain prowess for mutants, skill, whatever. What I'm saying is, make these abilities that he already has more meaningful, more active, more potent, and also give him, each time Mr. Sinister defeats an opponent, he gains, I don't know, 300 attack or 10% combat power rate, or give him something that he will gain regardless of what class he defeats. So first of all, Mr. Sinister's ability, technically on a principle, is already a superior version of Purgatory's ability, because it lasts for the entire quest, and that is the most important thing that people are complaining about Purgatory. And second of all, what I'm saying is, give something constant, give something that doesn't change. Give something that kind of like lets him be a bit of a ramp-up character where it charges up. So, yeah, no. That's not what I'm suggesting, it's not what Purgatory has. Get clapped, Mr. WTF. Do you guys think you're taking? I have no idea yet. I can't think. I don't think there will be a team. I think it's going to be like 1 champion. You're going to have to use one champion for the request. Consider an average player for week 10 and how no items, but how units, how many units would... I don't know. Really don't know. I'm done it. It's probably gonna be a whole bunch. I don't think for an average player with no items it's gonna be worth doing past initial completion. I don't want to rank up Kingpin, but rank up Kingpin, but I'm liking him now. Rank up Kingpin. He's very, very good champion. He's very, very good champion. I have a rough idea. Well, let me know. I'll just take yours. See? Easy. No effort, but solution. How many champs we can take for final SOP? Is just one. I think it's just one. Do you know it's 5? Are you sure it's 5? It'd be cool if it's 5. If it's 5 champions, then it's significantly easier than I think it is. But yeah, what's up, Legacy Line? How are you doing? I am quite sure it's gonna be one champion. I'm like about 70% sure, 85% sure. Okay, who am I kidding? I'm at least 95% sure it's gonna be one champion. I'm at least 90% sure. Yeah, we can settle on 90. We can settle on 90. I think it's gonna be one champion. Because I may or may not have seen the Thronebreaker objectives for that quest, and let's just say that the wording of them heavily implies that it's one champion. So if I were a betting man, I'd immediately bet anything and everything that I own to the fact that it's one champion. Rank 5, Dr. Awaken, Dr. Voodoo. Yeah, go for it. If you have a gem, why not? Not available as 6-star? Quite a decent champion. Go for it, yeah. I would. Ultimate mediocre player. I would rank him up. Like, see an infinite quest? Oh, that would be interesting, yeah. I think that would be kind of cool. I agree. That would be kind of neat. Nifty? Oh, it's on 69. Okay, we can go with that. If you can do one path and then Grandmaster at a time. Yeah, exactly. One path and Grandmaster. That's what you're meant to be doing. Mistaking character abilities because it's in English. Read it through a translator. Sorry, what? How am I mistaking Purgatory's abilities? Purgatory captures a soul, and that soul's effects last for 2 fights. No? Yeah, that's what I think. Isn't that what it is? And, well, haven't had issues understanding champion abilities in English up until now. I don't think the Purgatory is the one that trips me up. Yeah, I'll remind you online. Fine. I think it's gonna be one champ only, and obviously, basically 3 fights at a time. Why they're not adding all champions? They are adding all champions, just not in a very quick pace. Almost every new 6-star crystal, they are adding new 6-stars, basically, that were not available as 6-stars before. I think we might have solved it, but it's okay, MrWTF. All good, my man. But yeah, I'm very sorry if I, with my poor English skills, have somehow made you to think that I said something that I didn't say. However, the things that I suggested for Purgatory, sorry, for Mr. Sinister, have nothing to do why Purgatory was not a popular character. They suggest to put him in a double defense. Well, he's good defender as well. He's a good attacker. He's just a great champion overall now. Kind of like Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is very good attacker and defender. Or Nick Fury. Have they given confirmation about the type of next crystal for SOP? Yes, it's 3 champions. 3 champions. Besides, Purgatory's biggest problem, besides that cold gains two soul for 2 fights or whatever thing. The biggest problem is that she's a noodle. Just like Sinister. Dr. Doom is nasty. Dr. Doom is just a nasty defender, period. A nasty guy. A nasty guy. Elite prediction league sub map. Is it gonna be the best counter? Well, you're gonna have to wait till the stream. I might actually make a video on Monday or Tuesday about it. We'll see. Noodles are tasty though. Some of them are. Some of them are quite disgusting. Never try to save a penny buying pot noodle. There is a huge difference in between the 9p noodles and 20p noodles. Noodles. What are you on? Ah, just hangover JJ is just horrible. That's probably gonna be true. Well, the fights are gonna be exactly the same, so the champions that had true focus before are likely to have true focus after.
Shut up and take my money.
Dog 2017 $10. Consider this the $10 bill you find in the washer machine.
Okay, very good. I'm gonna go tell my girlfriend that I just found $10 in the washing machine. Thank you. Thank you very much, K-Dog. Thank you. Washing machine. I don't know how you do your laundry, but it's actually not that often I find any money in washing machine, especially since everybody is just like, you know, paying with cards these days. I think the days of randomly finding a tenner in a coat pocket are over. Those are so good. Sometimes. True, but a good walk is amazing. Yep. Yeah. Guessing the Grandmaster Link nodes are the same for yeah. Yeah, they are. Like being 1 point short. It makes you think, doesn't it? It makes you think. Why are you 1 point short? I barely have cash. Exactly, like I'm very like these days, like I think legitimately only time I have cash is on me, and it barely can be called cash. It's when I go to like one of the bigger shopping centers, you have to like put £1 in to get a trolley, but then I make sure to grab a couple of pounds with me or some coins. And when I go to my hairdressers, because for whatever reason they don't want or use cards, so they always like I have to pay cash to my hairdressers, and that's the pretty much only time I use cash is when I get a haircut, and that's it. Over the last 6 months I have used cash in one other instance, and that was when me and my girlfriend were in town center, and well, we took an Uber to the town center, but when we were getting back from town center, when we were getting back from town center, it's just more convenient to take like a town car, the black cab. So then I legitimately just walked up to a cash machine to take out some cash because we were going for like a black taxi. But that's it. That's it. I really don't use cash. I always have some pretty much in my wallet, like not much, like I don't know, 50 or something, 30 pounds, but that's what it is. Someone else was slack. Someone else was slack? What? Got $6 from a single crystal. 23 points in soap and pump. Nice. Very good, Mamati. Very good. Hey, what's up, Fluffy Pig? How are you doing? Experience. Catch you all later. Alright, see you later, my man. See you later. Ah, sorry, I want to use this guy. Shitty synergies. Okay, let's bring in this guy. Ah, it's not even good synergies here. Whatever. Doing. Nah, sucks. This little dweeb is not even leveled up, and he's already higher PI than several of my low PI 6 stars. You know, he's level 1, but yeah, his PI wasn't even the lowest among 6 stars. They are like GTA in real life? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? No good reason to do so. Endangering yourself and others. Or what? Look at that Spidey unboxing. Yeah, that's legitimately gonna be the first fight I ever do with that 6-star. Okay, so we can pump a heavy attack. Exhaustion. Easy. Pump another heavy attack. Another exhaustion. Easy. Get hit. Pull up my resistances. Easy. You see we dexed something? That's wonderful. Oh crap. Crap. That's the gist of the fight. I know, I don't think I'm gonna like this guy very much. But look at that, we're gonna be back up at 2.5 million battle chips. That's very good, that's very healthy for my account. 2.5 million battle chips should equal roughly 5,000 units. It's not too bad, slowly but surely, but you know, rebuilding the unit stash for gifting event. Spider-Man 2099 is not good, in my opinion, no. I think he's mediocre at best, underwhelming most likely. That's what I think. ID 2099 unfortunately is not great. Since he got announced, like when we and Jacob were talking about, I wasn't impressed with him or excited for him. Jacob was more optimistic about him by trying to see a niche use for him. And I could see him potentially having niche use when it comes to, let's say, power reversal. But everything around the character just kind of sucks. There's two things that he could have been good for. Not gaining buffs, reversing power. But, you know, not gaining buffs, I guess it's fair enough, but reversing power, there are significantly better options. That are easier to play and better to handle. So, I think ultimately it's a bit of a fail. What do you think this cutoff is going to be? Probably around, I don't know, 50 million. It's still a new 5-star, you know. A lot of people who grind arena don't grind for champion because it's good or bad. They just grind because it's new. Will they give us more information boss rush in 2-3 days? We'll see. What more information do you need though? Like, what information are you missing? If you think that, well, if you mean by new information that they're gonna tell us what the rewards are exactly, then fair enough, then say that. But other than knowing exact rewards of the event, what information are you missing? Yeah, exactly. There you go, rewards. You just write down rewards. So say that. I like how people like to beat around the bush. They're like, oh, I'd like to look into this more. I'd like to receive some more information about it. Bullshit. And you know everything you want to know. Only thing you want to know more about it is what can you get for the event. See, do you think Puncher 2099 is a good choice for first rank 3? Yeah, I think it's good enough. If that's who you need to take up to become Thronebreaker, do it. Don't think about it. Did you buy the 6-star Nexus bundle? No. 6-star Nexus bundle is shit offer. Not a good offer. Grandmaster has exactly the same nodes. Grandmaster has the same nodes as before. I do think, however, he will have smaller HP. Thronebreaker objectives in the boss rush? I actually know the Thronebreaker objectives. The only thing that I don't know right now is the rewards. Psycho Man of Science class. I'm not gonna lie, he's a bit better than Psycho Man, I think. But yeah, kind of. Oh. Don't say that, Daenerys. Don't say that, please. Please, I don't like woke people. When people like to be cheeky? I know they do. It's just that it's kind of funny when you so glaringly see through the people's true intentions and they're like, yeah, information is needed. I'd like to know some more information, please. That's such bullshit. Yeah, Miles buff details would be good to know, yes. Know how it's pronounced, Sweden? I just say Sweden. I have no clue. The Warlock duped or 6-star Gilly 2099. And duped, I'd go with the Warlock any day. Immediately Warlock. Build Thronebreaker objectives? Nope. IN Talent. Thank the F5CC for becoming Thronebreaker Warlock rank 3. Well then, I hope you get him. I hope you get him. Casting the beginning of MCOC, current date Psycho Man would be OP as opposed to back in the day. Would he be though? You know, if OG Thor exists. Would he be though? You know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think 4,000 units for next is a good offer. I don't also think that buying 23 cow crystals is a good idea. Or whatever. You know what I mean? I think spending units on Cavalier crystals is also a horrible unit decision. But I also don't think this... I don't think this offer is like completely outrageous or absolutely insanely, like, I know, insulting. I just don't think it's a good offer. It might be a decent offer for like newer accounts that have very few 6-stars. And if they have the units. But for any account that has, you know, plenty of 6-stars, 4,000 units can always be used better elsewhere. There will be better offers, without a doubt. There will be better use for those units. Without a doubt. Be that, I don't know, stupid gifting event, or be that Cyber Weekend, or be that some other offer. There will 100% be better way to spend 4,000 units than this one Nexus crystal. Promise. And that's a promise. Think about it like that. There's always somebody willing to take your money, and there's always a way to spend your units. Do you think that this is objectively a good way to do so? You shouldn't. Oh, look at that. I got the game lag. Good ratio, just good. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's a great offer at all. Be blunt. Nearly done with 6 stars. 28 million points for Kingpin. Do you think I can get? Yeah. I think you should go ahead. Keep going as much as you can, and hopefully you get him. I think it's also important for you to know exactly how much you can put up with what amount of effort. And I also know that you'd feel shit if you just gave up. Keep going. No, I haven't seen that one. Okay, buff. I don't know. We'll see what they buff. I'd like a Hawkeye buff, yeah, it'd be kind of cool. But I'm just kind of surprised that they are so detached from MCU and the Disney Plus shows. That was a huge missed opportunity. And obviously all of the, like, you know, hot commodities of, yeah, MCU, like, that already exist in game. The OG Iron Man, OG Caps and stuff like that. Like, now What If series could be a really good way to introduce more characters, but seemingly they are ignoring those series. You know what I mean? Very good, Salman Khan. Congratulations on your catalog. But yeah, I think that is it for today's stream as well. We have been going for 2 hours. I have had great time with you, but I need to get on with my day. I have some videos to record, some more stuffs to do, and a girlfriend to please. Right here, right? Starting to wake up, so if I play my timing right, I still could be able to wake her up with a cup of coffee. They're detached from reality because of a bunch of kids. Yeah, pretty much. I also think so. I think that they're too arrogant, and I think that ultimately is the reason why they're suffering. That they decide that we want to see America Chavez or 4 Gabe Worst champions this year and shit like that, rather than actual Marvel canon fan favorite champions. There might be a video coming on it in like a few days once I gather my thoughts well enough. But anyways, that is it for now. You guys have been absolutely awesome, and I shall see you later. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about